Hello friends, I am Chevee. Welcome to my shed. How are you? How's things in your world? How's life? What's happening? What's the haps? Things here are things here. You know, my life has been a strange series of twists and turns for the past year and a half, and you know, I was kind of hopeful and looking forward to maybe some of that just thinning out, but you know, here we are. It's always something, right? Check this guy out. So this is attempt number 2 at this pattern routing idea, and I think I very, very much like this because I was going to try to use the bandsaw to make these guys instead of the pattern router. The thing is, I don't have a great bandsaw bit. I have an okay, or bandsaw blade. I have a good bandsaw blade, but it's a very aggressive blade, which means that there are different types of blades. But imagine a blade that has teeth, right, and it cuts. Well, if the teeth are in line like this, it's a ripping blade. It's not made to cut sideways. And so you have what's called a rake set, which means that the teeth go like this. And so they clear out a wider channel, but they also, because of the way that they're angled, you can make turns and they'll cut into that turn. So my blade is very aggressive, so I can make very sharp turns, but the problem with that is it does not leave a good finish. So this time what I tried to do is cut close to the line, and then so I put the guy on here, I traced him with a marker, a wide marker, cut close to that line, and then pattern routed it, and it's turned out to be, I'm actually really pleased with this. I think that that is going to be the method going forward. Now I just have to put the bit in the router table, the bit that I got yesterday, and finish routing this bottom edge off, do a little bit of cleanup sanding, drill the hole, and then I think this will be the first finished prototype. I mean, I guess that guy, the black one, is a finished prototype, but it's really bad. I'm not really pleased with it. So this will be the first one, the first official prototype. So a little bit of sanding, a little bit of cleanup, a little bit of a little extra work on it, and it'll be ready to go. And then I'll determine whether this is a product I'm going to sell or not. I guess the thing here is cost versus time, right? If I do the bandsaw thing, which I could do, you know, this was a bandsaw thing to start with, I could sell that. But the amount of time and effort it takes to clean up something that has these little inside curves. I don't have a strip sander, so I'd have to buy one to do this inside curve type stuff with drum sanders and strip sanders, and get this cleaned so that this edge will turn out okay. It really drives the price of this thing to an outrageous amount. You know, doing it this way, where I have very minimal tear out and cleanup in here to do, really just if I'm going to paint it, I would just skim it with filler. I'm not going to paint this. This is just going to get some, probably some Danish oil or something put on it. I really don't have to do much here. Just a quick hit with a quick kiss of the sandpaper. So I think this is going to be the method, and I can make these quicker this way. Problem I have is still the router that I'm using is a little palm router. The base is not very big, so the router can dip, and when it dips, it cuts in, which is not a good thing. I have a few spots here, so I need to work on that and maybe use the bigger handheld router, one that I can really more easily control for doing this sort of stuff. But I wanted to try it. Tried it. It's good. So tomorrow will be the 600th episode uploaded. That's crazy to me. That blows my mind, and I'll probably talk about that tomorrow. But what's even crazier to me is that I still upload videos and you still come back. And that means so freaking much to me. It means the world to me. So thank you for doing that. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me every day. It really, really helps. See you tomorrow.
Hey, Doc, wait! I want to ask you something.
Today's random fact comes from Wikipedia. What year did McDonald's start serving breakfast? By 1976, McDonald's had served 20 billion hamburgers, and system-wide sales exceeded $3 billion. The company pioneered breakfast fast food with the introduction of the Egg McMuffin in 1972, when market research indicated that a quick breakfast would be welcomed by consumers.